The Bible is one of the most realistic guidebooks to life that has ever been written. If we want to see God's world as it really is, and invest our hours and our energies in living as God intends, then we need to take seriously the men and women we meet in the Bible's pages. In the beginning, in the book of Genesis, we meet Abraham. Let's watch him closely as his nomadic family turns their backs on settled life and journeys beyond civilization's reach. God sets Abraham to leading and gestures suggestively toward the western horizon. Go to the land I will show you, God urges, and I will make a great people of you. Abraham steps faithfully forward, and his whole clan follows him. Many hair-raising adventures result, but perhaps the most distressing to Abraham is the continuing barrenness of his wife Sarah. Where is this great people God speaks of? Where are they going to come from? God summons Abraham out of his tent and now directs his gaze up towards the heavens. Count the stars, if you can, says God. So many will be your offspring. With that, Abraham is again heartened and takes God's promise on faith. He steps forward once more. As today's reading from Genesis opens, Abraham and Sarah are still wandering in the desert, and by now they are growing very old. Since they remain childless, God must persist. I will make nations of you. Kings will come from you, and I will establish my covenant with you and with your offspring. Following God's exhortation, 3 mysterious messengers arrive. They predict that within the year, Sarah will bear a son. Well, she overhears this incredible prophecy, and she laughs out loud. Laughter, full-bellied laughter. Tzachak, they call it in Hebrew, or as we have come to pronounce it, Isaac. Abraham and Sarah will name their miracle baby Isaac. Lyricist Michael Card captures the irony of this 11th hour delivery as he writes, "A barren land and a barren wife made Abraham laugh at his wandering life. A cruel joke it seemed then to call him the father of nations. A heavenly prank, a celestial joke. Gray hair and babies leave no room for hope. But hoping was something this hopeless old man learned to do. A cry in the darkness and laughter at night. An elderly couple sit holding him tight. An improbable infant, a punchline, a promise come true. Again and again, Abraham resists what seems depressingly certain, and he holds out for what might yet be. He moves through his days haltingly, searching for hope beyond hope, that God will redeem the hopeless moment. Our psalmist this morning sings out the faith of Abraham, envisioning God's grace when all seems lost. God rescuing, God reclaiming, God overcoming all obstacles to keep faith with our faithfulness. This is the breathtaking hope beyond all hope that is our birthright as believers. This is the resurrection that breaks open the tomb and releases Christ to reign, world without end. Many of you know that my husband, Terry, passed away 2 months ago. The prayers you offered, the meals you brought, and the cards and flowers you sent were God sent through the darkest hours. Countless friends and family who gathered here and online for his funeral kept using a simple word to describe the celebration of his life. Beautiful. Beautiful, they told me. And I could not agree more. Among the many ways everyone helped me hear the cosmic laughter was a card that kindled my imagination. It read, "Imagine stepping onto a shore and finding it heaven. Imagine taking hold of a hand and finding it God's hand. Imagine breathing new air and finding it celestial air. Imagine feeling invigorated and find it immortality. Imagine passing from storm and tempest to an unknown calm. Imagine waking and finding it home." Lent provides us Christians spring training each year by reinvigorating our ability to hope beyond hope. We are preparing ourselves to walk the way of the cross with Christ, knowing already that the worst thing that will happen to him and to us will never be the last. Our hope beyond hope is for healing after horror, life after death, and homecoming forevermore. Amen.